Alrighty. Let me get, where is that? There it is. Alrighty. All right, so we're gonna go paddle bat. Okay, paddle bat's always a really good bat and tool to use when trying to figure out directions, like oppo, pull side. If we're getting too down on it, too underneath it, whatever it is, with this having a flat paddle, it's going to be a really good job of kind of telling us when I'm at point of contact, is it something where I'm like working here? So like as a righty, this is where I'm at contact every swing. Never going to be able to hit that way. As we can see, the paddle's aimed there. It's going to be very much so for you as a lefty, working to make sure that we're staying here with it, okay? Want to make sure that when you're holding this, you see that smiley face at the top? You want to make sure that when your arms are fully extended, you can see the smiley face. That means when you go to swing, boom. If we have right form, paddle's going to be flat, all right? So going to go through, we've done bat pointers, I believe, correct? Where you end up pointing it to wherever you hit it? Okay, so we're going to go back into that. So like if I hit it to left, boom, I'm going to point to left. If I hit it to center, I'm going to point to center. Notice I'm not going past that point and then coming back. If I hit it to right, boom. Same page? Beauty. We'll go with fastballs to start. Let's do a step back drill. So I want you starting feet together, kind of like where you see that hole in the batter's box. You're going to make the first move. You're going to go step back with your left foot, stride with the right. So as you step back, that's where I'm going to start to feed and whammy. Sound good? Beauty. All right, you ready? You'll step back first. You're okay. Good job. Hold it for a hair longer. You're all right. Oh, yeah. Great job. Great job. Good. All right. 3 more and we'll chat. Good job. 2. Close. Last one. Better. Take a breath. How we feel there? All right. What do you notice? Where's the ball going? Okay. Now, with that paddle, what would your bat path have to be to keep hitting balls that way? Like, are you going to be here at contact? Are you going to be there at contact? What's that path look like? Here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I think we did these last time, a little handband. So, boom, here, put it around the neck, right hand in, left hand in. We're going to hit like this. Sound good? Yeah. You remember this? Yeah. Beauty. There we are. Nope. There you go. Got you. There you are, sir. Now, same idea. Money. Does that work? Still going to do bat pointers. Okay. So still just going to be here. You're going to feel very tight. That's okay. Want to make sure that we're kind of going on the rim of this band. So allow yourself to rock. Yeah. Allow yourself to go to the end of the band. Okay. What we were doing. Whoa, what did we just do? Oh, whoa. Good. Yeah. How's that feel there, Willie? So why is this happening? Why is it now all of a sudden we put this band on? Why are you able to drive the ball oppo, drive the ball up the middle? Yeah, so you get caught. We've talked about it. That's why we're familiar with the band, right? But we'll get to where it's like out here, and then you're athletic. You're able to manipulate the barrel. So you'll get caught here, and then all of a sudden it's like yanking across. And that's where you'll get a lot of those like kind of like weakish foul balls hit off to the side. That's where you'll get those balls that you hit, but they kind of like just go up and then kind of fade a little bit. That's from us getting here and then kind of pulling across. Almost imagine like, have you ever started a lawnmower? You got to like pull that string. You can't imagine it, okay? So it's kind of like what the hands are doing. You're just kind of across, like pulling the string this way, okay? You need to make it to where, yes, it's staying inside. So that way you can also deliver this barrel, okay? Your barrel needs to go faster than your hands. So if my hands is what's leading everything, my barrel will never be faster than my hands. Think of like a truck and a trailer, okay? Can the trailer ever go faster than the truck? The truck will always be what's pulling it. That is what's setting the speed. So if my hands are leading and I'm kind of getting out and around this way, my barrel, until it gets to here, isn't going to be accelerating. And then that's when we just get that pull side kind of coming across. With this, when your hands are tight, now your barrel is accelerating before contact. So you can even now hit the ball harder that way than what we were doing before. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let's go through, let's get a couple more with the fastballs with this. Let's get one more that you like. And then we'll go oppo. All right, you ready, sir? There you go. Now you feel yourself kind of get out there. Let's get one more that you like on the fastball. Close. Close. Where's your point of contact for that? Okay, great job. Bring that deep. So you don't have to, you're going stride, I'm going to go get it. We need to think stride, it's coming to me. Now, we've worked on gaining ground, so I don't want to make us stop moving forward. But once that foot hits, we can't keep going forward. Unless we're in like a C-type swing. Do you know what I mean when I say a C-type swing? So, when you're hitting, would you say you're every swing trying to hit a ball for a home run? Like, fast as you can, woof. All right, so that would be like an A swing, where you're like geared up and you're going. A B swing is kind of like the middle, where we have some direction, but we're not like trying to cut loose. And then C swing is like where the swing breaks down. So like off speed and we're out front on, and I'm way out here and I kind of just flick the barrel, right? So like think of it as like plan A, plan B, plan C. You never necessarily go in going, all right, let's hope plan C works. Generally, it's like, all right, plan A, plan B, plan C. So plan A is like, you see that fastball down the middle, and it's like, yep. Plan B is like, it's off speed, and it's kind of like, whoa. Plan C is like, you got fooled, and it's like, oh, shit. But you still make it work. You still find a way to be competitive with it, okay? So that, to me, is like a C swing. Kind of got out here, kind of got fooled a little bit with our timing, and so we're out here. I want us to keep working for that A and B swing. Same page? Yeah. So where does your point of contact, do you think, need to be? So I want you, for like that outside pitch, this is your point of contact. You're trying to hit it even with this tee. Sound good? All right. Let's get one more of those feel-goods. All right, let's get that fastball feel. Better. It's all right. It's okay. Still rocking fastballs. Let's get one more good one. Remember, you don't have to get closer to the ball necessarily. You're trying to hit it with something that's like 24 inches away from your hands, okay? So you want to be about 24 inches away from the ball. There you go. Are you just sitting on that toe tap while you wait? Okay, get that foot in the air for me. Gain that stability. Learn how to control it. Yeah. You know what that tells me? Not doing a good enough load with the hips. Because if we pick this foot up and if we automatically are falling, we're not doing a good enough job with the load. Close. Get that foot up right when you get into that step back. Get that foot up. Weird. Huh. How was that swing? How'd you do with your foot being in the air? Huh. Not bad. You're swinging it way better now. I like those swings. Let's get one more and feel good with it. You like it? It's up to you. Okay. I like the swings, Willie. Great job. Close. You like it? Monty, take a breath. Grab a drink if you need it. How we feel with those?
Solid.
Like that. Like that. Love that. We'll go to off speed now. Okay. What adjustment do you feel like was the biggest adjustment for you? And if it's multiple ones, kind of walk me through the multiple ones. But what was the adjustment for you that helped make that click? Because I will say, all of a sudden, your bat speed and your acceleration started massively increasing. What was the difference in feeling? Now, if it's uncomfortable, that's okay. Anything that might be a little different than what we're used to is going to be different. So that's fine. But like, walk me through, what did you notice feeling-wise, thought process-wise, result-wise, when we started leaving that foot in the air a little bit longer? Okay. Now, why do we think that's the case? And so when we do a good job, and for me, I want you to be aware. I don't necessarily want you to be like, well, I don't know. And that's why I like the step back, especially for you now. That step back getting into where I just don't think we were loading the hips. So like you would step back and it was just kind of like this. We would pick up, step back, pick up, step back, pick up. So now instead of you reacting to the ball, now you're just falling. And if you time up your fall with the ball being there, Willie's good. But if all of a sudden we're just a hair off with it, like I'm a little late, ball's there, oh no. Or if I'm early, ball's there, oh no. Okay. Now your athleticism has to make you average. You're just trying to compete to be average with everybody. When you're taking your A and B swing, you're starting above average. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think you've almost been kind of like, do you know what a handicap is in golf?
Yeah.
So a handicap is how golfers are able to kind of level the playing field. So like you could have one person that's like really good at golf, and let's say you have someone like myself who sucks at golf. If I'm playing against someone that's really good, they might give me like a stroke for every hole. So that means I'm starting with like an 18 like buffer. So like I could score a 4 and they score a 3 and we're even.
Yeah.
So essentially you've been handicapping yourself to be average with everybody else. I'm excited for this year to be the year that Willie says, hey, I'm freaking better than the average player. Now watch me go hit. Now watch me field. Now watch me catch. Now watch me pitch. You know what I'm saying? You've just been average with everybody because you've been here and off time and just fighting. I want to see the Willie that's like, give me that. Thank you. All right, so same drills that we were just doing, exact same thing. We're going to go to curveball, okay? Now this is a lefty curveball. Good. Good. I'm going to bring it not as far in on you. All right, let's try that. Great job. There we go. Good. Still working for those bat pointers, okay? Take a breath. What are we noticing? Okay. Okay. So it looks like to me, like we're just like very much underneath. So like ball's coming in here and it's just kind of down here. Okay. That's what it looks like to me. So let me see you try and see if we can work to try and hit the top of the ball. And I want you to think, you see the left screen right there? I want you to hit the top of that left screen for me. Okay. If you ever need to grab a drink, let me know and you can grab one, okay? Tough pitch. Just underneath it. Make your adjustment. Yeah. Best one. Now fight for that bat pointer for me, okay? You're going to get it more through your core than your hands. Your core is going to need to stop your hands. You're not going to be able to stop your hands. Your hands are the fastest part of your body that's moving right now. You're not going to be able to all of a sudden just hit the brakes with the hands. has got to be with your core. Does that make sense? Okay. We'll go 2 more and we'll try some. Better, better, good. 1 more and we'll try something different. Close. So I think, like, especially like on that one, we're trying to like aim the barrel rather than rotate the barrel, okay? But we're gonna get to try out my new little toy that I got yesterday. How exciting. You can stay right there. Now, I will give you credit. This is heavy. It's heavier than I originally thought when I put the water in there. But we're gonna go some split grip. Okay, so hands are gonna be here. I want you doing the same drill. Okay, we're gonna step back, stride, swing, and your goal is to try and hold this. Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of water out real fast. Go ahead, grab a quick drink. I wanna make this usable for you. Actually, I'm gonna use a different tool, because that's gonna take too much time. Oh yeah, that's way better. All right, so we're gonna go split grip. So one hand's gonna be here, one hand's gonna be here. I want you going through, we're gonna step back, stride. I want you to think bat pointer to that pitching machine. Step up, step back, stride, bat pointer to the pitching machine. No. No ball with it, just going through the feeling. Start at the front, step back, load up. There you go. Hold it just a hair longer for me. Hold. There you go. Now, don't allow yourself to get lower than this. Stay above that. There. Give me 5 more of those. Good. Now try and hold it at my face. There you go. Let me see you think more turn to get to my face rather than hand placement. Use your body. Yeah, way cleaner. Give me 3 more like that. There you go. Don't skip out on the foot hanging out in the air, okay? There you go, 2 more. Close. Give me 1 more. Not bad. All right. Go ahead, put that down. Good job. Now we're going to go back through, same thing that we were just doing, okay? Same thing that we were just doing. Fight for that feeling of being able to hold that bat pointer to left field. Close. Or underneath it. Make your adjustment. Better. There we go. And how was the bat pointer? Yeah, good job. Close. Close. Underneath it again. Did you feel the yank on the band? Yeah, good. Better. Still underneath it. Barely. Yeah, good miss. Great job. We got 4 more for us. Yes, Willie. That right there. Great job. Close. Underneath it again. It's all right. I got 1 more here for us. I'll take it. I like it. Go ahead, take off the band. Grab the black bucket. Let's get a pick on this side. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Come on over. Let's get a sensor on you. Sensors are over there. What color did you grab? Pink? Green? Okay. liberty, sir. All right, and you said you had green? And then let's grab a wood bat. And if you want, you could use one with a sensor on it already. So like that's a 32. What sensor is that one? Grab a different one then. Or is it gray? Yeah, white. Grab. Is that a 33 on the ground?
Yeah.
You could just take that white sensor off and put the green one on. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. All right, so we're going to do some pitch recognition. So we got a lefty up. I'm going to throw you two seams. I'm going to throw you cutters. I'll let you hit a couple rounds of cutters. I'll let you hit a couple rounds of two seams. Hand me that white sensor. We'll go through. We'll hit some two seams. We'll hit some cutters. Let you see what both of them look like. And then from there, we're going to do some pitch recognition. So one round, we're going to be swinging at two seams and taking cutters. Another round, we're going to be swinging at cutters, taking two seams. Does that make sense? Okay. What can make me? Guess you say. Talking about my girl. Alrighty. So I'll let you see the cutter first. Go ahead, step on in. Swing if it's a good pitch, take if it's a bad. All right? But I'll let you get a round of cutters in there. One more. You can step back if you want. I hate people. I hate people. I hate people. Why are we adjusting the calibration of my machine? Of my machine. All right, you can stay back. God, this is annoying. Hey, why don't we just stay here with that? and then down your thingy. All right, good. I'm going to check this 2-seam as well. See if you got adjusted. God. Two-seam shooting. God, mother trucker. All right, now we're good. All right, we'll go cutter again. Part 2. Shooting. Better. Are you late or early there, Willie? All right, let me see you do something about it. Close. Now, what are we late with? What hits the ball? Yeah, barrel's just stuck behind you. Okay. So what does this cutter do? Does it start at you or start away from you? Okay. And then what's it do from there? All right, so that ball's going to be kind of coming in at this direction. Your bat is still stuck back here. So as this comes by, you're going this way. Does that make sense? Now, you got to treat this not necessarily like a fastball, treat it like an off speed. Okay, see it as just like not moving as well slider. Same page? Give me a good one here, and then we'll go to the 2-seam. Better. Keep that front shoulder down. Keep the hands close. All right, going to 2-seams. Going to 2-seams. There you go. Build off of it. Find your point of contact. Find your timing. Good pitch or bad pitch? Yep. There you go. Now, this is the ones you're going to drive to left field. Just like the curveballs we were just working on. Drive this to left field. Good leave. Just bunt this. Just see where you need to make contact. Get it down again. Are you scared of it? Okay. Get over the plate. See it down. Again. All right. Swing it. Find that point of contact. There you go. Are you above the ball or below the ball? All right. Is this a surprise? All right. Let me see you fix it. Let me see you at least work towards trying to fix it. Do something different. You're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's the definition of insanity. And if you're not sure what to do, you can ask. But let me see you try and do something on your own. Try missing above the ball. Let's see what that does. There you go. Great job. Now find a happy medium. Good. Great job. Now build off that. Great job. Yeah, atta kid. Beautiful, Willie. One more here. One more good one. Close. Let's get a good one in there. Great adjustment so far. Atta kid. Yeah, take a breath. Great job. Way better. Here's the thing. I trust you to be a good enough athlete that if you swing and miss at a pitch that you know is coming more than 3 times in a row, something is going on. Okay? So I want you to change your standard that you hold yourself to. If all of a sudden you swing and miss 3 times in a row, stop. Step back. What is going on right now? How have I missed? Oh, I've missed 3 times underneath it. What are we going to try on the 4th one? Yeah, you're too good of an athlete. Just be like, no, swung and miss again. Swung and miss again. Swung and miss again. It's like if you're playing basketball and you keep shooting, you keep airballing every single time, but you're like, my shot's sweet. If you airball 5 times in a row, what are you probably going to do? Or maybe, I don't know, make an adjustment. Yeah. Don't be scared to shoot because we missed 5 times in a row. That 6th one's going in. Okay? Only if we make adjustments, though. That's the biggest thing. We have to make adjustments. Now, I'm not expecting you to know every single, like, ooh, I'm doing this. Like, I don't need you to know everything. You know what I'm saying? But at least, like, swing and miss 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times underneath it. Swing down. Like, just try something different. Now, I'm not saying swinging like that's going to be the fix, but show me like, hey, I understand that I am missing consistently this one way. I'm going to try and do something different. Now, the thing with it is, just because you make an adjustment doesn't automatically mean that's the right adjustment. So, if it takes us 25 swings to realize we need to make an adjustment, if that first adjustment isn't the right one, there's going to be 50, 75, 100 swings that you take before all of a sudden maybe you find the right adjustment. If it takes us 3 or 4 swings to kind of stop, hey, something's up, something's wrong, Now it only takes us 12 swings to make an adjustment. 12 versus 100, how many swings do we get at practice, do you think? Probably like, yeah, I'd probably say probably getting like 50-ish swings out of practice, okay? So if all of a sudden it takes you 12 swings and you make the right adjustment, now we got, what is that, 38 more swings of having the right adjustment versus if it takes you 100 swings, we just started making the first adjustment. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I want you to realize like you're too good of an athlete to miss that many times. Would you say that this is a difficult pitch? Like, is this a nasty pitch? Okay. Is this an overpowering pitch? You can say yes if you want. Okay. What is making this 70-mile-an-hour fastball overpowering? Movement. Okay. It's going to be moving, Bubba. It's going to be moving. This isn't overpowering. Now, is it nasty? Yes. This shouldn't be necessarily overpowering. Okay. Now, if we're at like 75, I get like 100%. But right now, I got this coming in at 70. That was 66.7. This is going to be like the average speed. Okay. Now, movement, yes. And so that's what I was saying. It is nasty. I'm not saying it's not nasty. This shouldn't be like a kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I'm saying, like, I think you are athletic enough to make this your bitch. I think you are good enough to say, yeah, this thing's moving, but it's the same pitch every single time in a row. Now, if this is like out of nowhere, like it was like fastball, 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 then all of a sudden the two seam came out of nowhere. Yeah, holy cow, what is that? You know what pitch is coming. You know what it's going to kind of do. You know it's generally going to kind of be in this area, minus the first two. I'll give you that. Okay. But you know it's going to be in this area. Do you have to swing at every pitch? No. So if it's not a decent pitch that you feel like you're going to put a good swing on, you can take it. Now, if we take 3 balls kind of in this area in a row, you're going to hear me chirp down and say something. But it's not going to be like the first, what the hell, Will? That's the one where it's like, oh, that was kind of nastier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right. So when it looks like that, starts like that, and gets to that point, that's when it comes back middle. Okay. All of a sudden you see that pitch again, whack. Taking almost might be more valuable than swinging at every pitch in this scenario. Okay. So find the good pitches, find your timing. We're not going to get into the mixed pitch. I want you to just get a couple of good swings off of this two seam, and then we're moving on. Okay. You on the same page with me? Okay. We'll stick with the two seam. Just give me one feel good out of this two seam. Fight for a good feel. Again, this is the one you're driving to left most likely. Hey, I'm fine with that still. Great job. Great adjustment. You show me, you tell me when it's the one that you like, okay? We're looking for one good one. It's all right. Good. Yep, let's get a pick. Good job, dude. Good job, bub.